All right. Yeah. Yeah, we're live. This will work. If I don't spill my Red Bull, this should work. Money. What in the... Welcome, everybody. We're in northern Minnesota. And we're ice fishing for walleye or anything that bites. So it seems to be one of those days. It's freezing outside. Yep. So far we've got a walleye, crappie, perch, one of each. Not going how I expected, but I got that walleye off the checklist, which is huge. Absolutely huge. We're going to stream for about 30 minutes or so here. Then we're going to take a break, make lunch. I just went around, went hole hopping. My boots are freezing, absolutely freezing cold. But we're ice fishing, all alone, in the tundra. And we're doing all right, not bad. Beautiful day. But I am getting hungry. You got to see the lunch I brought. In about an hour, I'm gonna make tacos out here on the ice. It'll be interesting, but we're gonna have some tacos. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. We're in Minnesota. And we might be struggling a little bit, but we're in a good spot. We are going to cook in just a minute. We're ice fishing right now. In about, what time is it? 10 o'clock. In about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, we're gonna make tacos. And we're gonna do tacos over the Buddy heater, so it's gonna be very interesting. But I got it all wrapped in tin foil. Essentially just gonna try to warm it up and hope that it turns out. I'm from Wisconsin. Born and raised in Wisconsin. But I'm in Minnesota today. And in Minnesota, fishing a lake. I can't tell you guys the lake. Otherwise the locals might come and be upset. We're working on filming a video right now for YouTube. So we put the camera down for just a minute, saving some batteries, and decided to hop on a little live stream here. I'm really hoping I can catch a fish and show it to you guys hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. If you like outdoor content while you're here, oh, yeah, that's all right though. If you like outdoor content and you're watching this, we have a ton of it. We are about to release a awesome video. It's a year recap, a year of being on YouTube, and it's awesome. Scotland, no, not even close. From the US of A. Where are you from? That's the real question. While you guys are here, if you want to hit that subscribe button, it does me a big favor, and it's completely free to you guys. I would greatly appreciate that. The ice is cracking, and it is terrifying if you've never heard ice crack underneath you. It's kind of terrifying. I'm gonna stream later tonight, and we are certainly going to catch some fish, so stay tuned to that. Be probably 5 or 6 hours from now. Dang, that's a long time of me fishing. I don't know if I can do all that. Oh man, slow day. Yet better than what I thought. It's interesting. Interesting way to think about it. Frozen Red Bull. Indiana, thanks for stopping by. I have caught a handful of fish this morning, but I am fishing or targeting a walleye. And I only have one walleye, so we're catching fish. But not a lot of the species I want, but that's all part of it. It's the struggle. That's why they call it fishing and not catching, right? Thanks for stopping by, Keith. I got live bait here. I'm trying to grab a piece and I can't. That would be... Oh. Try a little harder, they say, huh? Walligators. Keith, what do you fish for down there? Do you go fishing yourself? What do you fish for down in Indiana? It's cold today. Crappie, I love crappie. Got one crappie today. One crappie and a bunch of perch. But it's been kind of slow last. Okay. Oh, and walleyes, nice. It's been fairly slow here the last 20 minutes or so, but I took a break from fishing and I went for a little walk on the lake, drilled some holes, looked around. But we're in an awesome, awesome spot. I don't know if I've ever caught a catfish. Other than in Texas on a jug line, I don't think I've ever caught a catfish of any kind. There we go. Whatever this is, it came out of nowhere. And it is walleye. If you're in here right now, you got the best part of it so far. Thank you. These little tiny rods sure are funny sometimes when you hook set. Just excuse me, just a little baby walleye. Isn't that pretty cool? I gotta turn on my big camera here for a minute. Hey guys. Alright, so I went, popped some holes, jigged around, and my feet froze off. So I'm without any feet. But came back in the shack, started a little live stream up on YouTube. Look at that. Nice little beautiful baby walleye. That's number 2 in the day. This is awesome, guys. This is awesome. I'm not a walleye expert at all, but I came out here today on a hunch, guessed the spot, and we got a little walleye. Going back down into the depths. That is awesome. That is awesome. Welcome in, everybody. We are filming a YouTube video right now. Looking for a certain species of fish, and it's that fish I just caught. We're looking for walleye. Got a little live stream going right now just to not be as bored during our dull moments. And so far that's our second walleye of the day, so it's been slow but not terrible. All right. That might be some of the first, that is the first fish I've caught on a live stream. So if you guys witnessed that, you guys just witnessed some history right there. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, we post a lot of outdoor content. We've had an awesome video that's about a week out. Just a little year recap from last year, a year being on YouTube. And it's just action-packed, the whole thing, and you get to meet the whole team here at Midwest Mix. So, if you guys want to watch that video, want to see kind of everything that happened last year, hit that notification button and hit the subscribe button, because you guys are going to be the first ones to probably know about that. We're on Instagram as well, and that's also where we share our posts. So you can look us up on there. It's all the same thing. Thanks for dropping the likes. Another fish. We're marking another fish. And it went far, far away. All right. There we are. We're live streaming. We've got a camera going now. A little tilted. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in. We just caught a walleye on live stream. We're currently filming a YouTube video. So, got the big camera rolling in the back, talking to the live stream, and I'm seeing some fish down there, so hopefully we can catch another one here while you're watching. They are certainly down there. Whoa, flying bobber. Welcome in, everybody. Drop something in the chat. Tell me how your day's going. So I'm out here fishing alone. I ain't got nobody to talk to. that really deep enough? Oh wow. There's 50 different things to do when you are filming by yourself. Oh. We're marking fish right now. Marking two fish, it looks like. Nothing crazy big, but come on, fish. I know you're hungry. It's about lunchtime. You got a bunch of fish down here right now. Just caught a walleye. Oh man. We are fishing, that's for sure. We are doing it. But our camera is not straight. How does that look? A little bit better. How's it going? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. There's fish down here. I might catch them right in front of you right now. Maybe, if we get lucky. We have a couple biters today. We got quite a few. Almost every species you can imagine we've caught today. We're targeting walleye. I just caught one 10 minutes ago on the stream here. But I've only got 2 walleye topside today. Both little tiny guys. We're filming a YouTube video right now. So you will see this in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. Fishing all day today. But kind of slow day, but better than what I thought. I'm a complete rookie when it comes to fishing for walleye, so I'm doing pretty good considering that. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate it if you guys can drop a like this live stream. All it really does is just brings more viewers here, more people for me to conversate with. If you guys got any questions, let me know. These things are riding up. I wonder where that walleye came out of nowhere. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's the biggest part about it for me has been learning as I go. I fished for 3 days now looking for walleye, and it's taken me to 3 different lakes. And today I caught my first one jigging through the ice here. So definitely learning as we go. I think I got a little bit of an idea down, and might take a break here shortly. We got some lunch we got to cook up, and then maybe hop across to this other side of this little reef I'm sitting on. There's a lot of oh, there's a big mark. I want to know if there's anybody else who fishes in here, whether it's ice fishing or open water. Do you guys get bites when you're not paying attention? Because I feel like it's whenever I'm not paying attention, I seem to get bit, and then I miss it and I mess it up. So welcome back in. Thanks for coming back. There's a big fish down there right now. See if we can convince him to come say hi. One of my fiberglass rods here is bent. But that's all right, because our roof is up. Oh, wow. Is there, what kind of fish do you catch when you go ice fishing over there? I would maybe assume trout, but I don't know. I'm sure there's all sorts of fish. Oh, really? That is awesome. I went last year, and Yeah, fishing gold. I went out last year and went ice fishing for rainbow trout in a small lake where the government stocked them. And that was one of the funnest days of ice fishing I've ever had, was for rainbow trout. I have fished for brown trout before through the ice on Lake Superior, but I did not catch one. And then tiger trout, that would be cool. Never caught a tiger trout, never caught a burbot. I think there's burbot in this lake I'm in. I wouldn't be surprised. That is awesome though. I can't imagine a tiger trout. I've seen seen videos, seen photos, but never seen one in person. That's awesome. But yeah, we do have a video from about a year ago today. If you scroll through our videos, you'll see the rainbow trout video. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't know if jaw jackers are legal where you are, but they're legal in Wisconsin, and that's where I was fishing for them. Essentially used live bait and caught them there, and then I also caught them jigging. So, gosh, there's fish down here. They're just not quite biting. This might not be the minute, might not be the moment. Rainbow trout, that would be fun to go do that again. There is a I just moved, and I don't know all the spots yet. I don't know the lakes, but there is a pond that has brook trout in it for sure. Maybe brown trout, but I know brook trout that I might go fish. I hope somebody can hear that ice cracking. A little spooky. It's a little spooky. I feel so much better. Again, I have a fish down here. He just will not bite. Welcome in, everybody. I have no idea what's going on. There's so many fish down here, but they are not hungry. Hopefully this is the trick. I'll catch one right now, right here. Come on. 36 minutes. Come on. Do it. Being a pain in the butt. A pain in the butt. We're going to tie on something different really quickly. But I suppose we can leave this in the water. So I'm going to tie up on my other rod. I really wish I could show you guys both angles, kind of what I'm looking at too. But I just don't have the camera gear for that, which is all right. All right, coming right at you. We're gonna tie on a bait that's been kind of popularized on YouTube. And that's something called the Hyperglide. And we have them in a couple different sizes. Or I have them in a couple different sizes. But what color do we do? All white, neon green with stripes. I know that's hard to see. That. Or kind of a little perch color. Kind of like perch. I like perch, and we might switch to big purple. I think we're gonna go perch first. Some tough fishing. I've got some walleye on the board, but not since about almost 25 minutes ago now. Just switching up baits. It is all about waiting. That's why they call it fishing and not catching, right? Tying on a different bait right now. This one's just to hopefully be, gosh darn it, those hooks are sharp. This bait I'm tying on is it's about the same size as my other one. It just does make his noise. I think it doesn't make as much noise. Jeez Louise. I'm starting to go crazy out here. If I was a walleye or a fish in general, this right here screams you know, fine dining. But the hooks on it are extremely sharp. Hey Maddie, how are you? I'm ice fishing today and I have to work tonight at 1 a.m. And then again tomorrow at 1 a.m. Jeez Louise, how cold is it? I know it's cold, like, I mean, everywhere, I guess, but it's like 3 degrees today. We've been live streaming for 40 some minutes and we've caught one walleye. So it's cold up here. Fish are kind of biting. That's cold. That's really, really cold. Yeah, ice fishing is it's certainly fun. I really haven't found like a good, I mean, especially not up here, but even back home, it's kind of hard. I guess there's one lake. It's like 30 minutes from Dad's house, but I haven't really found any lakes that are like money, like tip-up lakes. The one lake not too far from Dad's, kind of by Amory, is has a bunch of fish, but nothing really big. But we're fishing for walleye, and obviously I don't know anything about walleye, but I've caught 2 today, and we got the big camera going, and hopefully gonna make a video out of it if we can continue to catch fish. If we can't, maybe we'll just make it a couple-day video all into one. And there's a giant fish down there right now as soon as I brought my bait up. There's a big fish down there. Can we catch him? Probably not. How long am I fishing for? Oh goodness. I've been out since 6 a.m. I've been out for about 5 hours, and I'm going to be out here probably till 6 p.m. So probably 12 hours. Another 7 or so, maybe. It's kind of hard. I get this. There's obviously like a dull point during kind of like the midday. We're kind of maybe starting it. Maybe not though. And once that happens, that really is kind of just what eats you alive. But I got taco meat and taco meat, cheese, and like a red onion in a ball of tin foil. So I'll throw that over the heater and take a soft shell, cook it for lunch, and that'll kind of help me. Warm food while ice fishing is a gift from God. It's the best thing in the world. That and water. I don't have a camera for in the water. I have the big camera. Obviously, it's sitting in the corner. It's kind of a cool angle. But I definitely need an action camera, so like a GoPro or like a DJI little action camera, so I can wear so you guys can see what I'm seeing, or an underwater camera. Underwater cameras are pretty cool, and they're all kind of the same price. I definitely need one of the two, because ice fishing is like, I mean, for YouTube I can make the video pretty exciting, but like ice fishing is boring most of the time, especially when I'm trying to catch walleye and they don't bite as much. But I definitely need something. We've been talking about taking our earnings and getting cheap, but they work nice, little mics. So we'll either get mics or little action cameras, or maybe a fishing camera. I don't know. Definitely a camera to help with ice fishing, because I can understand how me going like this for 20 minutes is not exciting. But we're catching walleye. Struggling, but we're catching walleye. Thanks for stopping by, Maddie. Appreciate it. What's up? What's up? How are you doing? I am doing pretty good. How are you? How are you, gamer? Gaming? I got bad eyes. Awesome. It's awesome to hear that. Thanks for stopping by, gamer. Oh, it says Game Masters. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Game Masters World. Appreciate it, man. I am fishing with, I'll show you in just a second here. Actually, I should probably show you now. I have a live minnow on a hook. I've only had one bite on that today, and I broke off. So it was either pike or walleye. And then I'm fishing with, geez Louise, this little thing. It kind of looks like a perch. Kind of not. And one cool thing that I cannot show you right now, which sucks, just the camera won't pick it up, is it has little, wait for it, little wings. So as you jig it, the wings flap. And it kind of looks like gills, and it just kind of jig it up and it kind of glides. I haven't caught a fish on it yet. I literally just tied it on, so we'll see. Lizzie started the brain. They are in Brain Boot Camp. Brain Boot Camp. Brain Boot Camp today. Or this week, or 9 weeks, or whatever it is. It'd be really cool if I could catch one. I just caught one not too long ago, so hopes are high. Seems like they're camera shy though. Which is alright. Because I don't like to eat dinner on camera either. Yeah, I've caught quite a few fish today. Earlier on the stream, I caught a walleye. I've caught some perch, some crappie, a little bit of everything. But the last fish I caught was almost 25 minutes ago now, but I've been messing around since then. Water clarity, that's a good question. It's about 4 feet. It's a stained, and it's kind of stained greenish brown. But it's about 4 feet. It's not, you know, not thick. It's not hard to see. But the last couple, 3 or 2 weeks, I've been out ice fishing from time to time, and those, boy, does it get frustrating. A bad day of ice fishing is like one of the worst days I think you can have. There's a fish down there, once again. But it's just not interested in eating. And I don't know why. Boy, am I tired. Closing in on an hour of streaming. That's crazy. Went by pretty fast. Man, you think that'd work? You think that'd work, but it's not. Maybe later though. Alright, right now we're gonna catch one. It sure is not easy though. I think we'll probably go hop around a little bit. I was gonna fish all day and I am so tired. Undrinkable. Depressing. Maddie, no I don't. One, I forgot to bring any. But I have these things called jaw jackers that are kind of like tip ups, and they kind of just set the hook automatically. But they're illegal in Minnesota. So I just have another line right next to me, this green rod here, that just acts as my tip up. It's got a bobber on it. You can only have 2 lines in Minnesota, so. There's a lake I fished that had muskie in it though. And I saw a dad with his son, and they were muskie fishing with tip ups. And they said they normally do pretty good, so that's maybe one thing I'll try doing, but I don't have any tip ups right now. There's some picky eaters down here. Yeah, tip ups are legal in Minnesota. It's just the jaw jackers, the automatic hook setting devices, are not. But that muskie lake's in Wisconsin, so that would be cool if I could get convinced like Lizzie or something to go out there with me and just throw a bunch of tip ups in. Yeah. Yeah, 2 lines is pretty common, and then 3 lines is pretty common. We're only using 2 and we're keeping them inside. If I was using a tip up right now, there'd be like 2 inches of ice, like refrozen. It is so brutally cold today. My Red Bull is freezing in the shack here. It's pretty warm in here. I got the heater going, but it's hard to keep everything warm, especially outside. Maddie, aren't you working right now? Yeah, I know Dad's got some insulated hole covers, but I just forgot all that stuff, and those beaver dam tip ups are kind of like his prized possession. There's a big fish down here, I'm telling you guys. I really hope I catch it for you. I have no idea what it is. But it keeps messing with me. It chucks it out and then swims away. Yeah, I love fishing outside. I honestly would rather fish outside than in a shack. But yeah, I think I can't look it up right now because my phone's there, but I think the temperature outside today, I think the high is, I think 5 degrees Fahrenheit. It's very extremely cold. I love fishing outside though, like especially a beautiful lake, watching tip-ups. I'm in a super cool area where it's maybe northeast-ish, but it's just reminds me of Canada. It's rocky and just super cool terrain around it. I would much rather be fishing outside and have a camera outside too. I mean, I probably could, but I'd freeze pretty fast. Oh my goodness. We are gonna go crazy today. Shoot. Do they? That's interesting. That's kind of funny. Maybe I should take you guys outside. It's so cold. Hope you guys are doing good work. Whatever in the world that may be. I don't know. Okay, we are gonna switch up what we're using completely. Not completely. We're just gonna switch up. You're good. You're good. Fishing gold. Salmon, steelhead, and brook trout and rainbow trout. I've caught those. I love bass fishing. We have a lot of cool bass fishing videos too. Fishing gold, largemouth bass. We catch some pretty big ones for this area. And then salmon. Oh goodness, I can't wait to go fishing for Chinook and obviously king salmon this summer. My fish that's on my bucket list, my pretty much one fish that's on my bucket list, is a lake trout. And I just met a really cool guy through work who has a 35-foot boat, and he fishes out on Lake Superior all the time for lake trout. So he said he'd take me out. So I'm really looking forward to that. Maddie, you're in, like, you're working though? Like, you're in the office? All right. Tying little tiny knots is not easy. Okay, first bait that we just switched to. I'll show you guys. We switched to a much smaller, little tiny. I don't even know. It's like a little rattle bait. Blue and green. Single hook kind of scares me. But much smaller presentation. That's what I went for on this one. Here, obviously we put a little bit of minnow. It is a cute little bait. How y'all doing? It moves kind of funny looking too. Kind of dancing. All right. Focus in. Come here. I'm surprised my live minnow hasn't gotten bit. Live bait. Uh-oh. As I said that, we just got bit, guys. Let's go. Feels pretty nice, whatever this is. This is a very light rod, but we are on. I have no idea what this could be. Ooh. We are gonna try not to get caught on ice here. What in the world is this? Come here. Come here. Oh, it's a pike. And it just broke me off. Gosh. It was a little tiny pike. This big. But it felt obviously big. But when you have pike with a million sharp teeth, oh, I cannot win today. I cannot win today. I feel so bad I let you guys down. Just using super light line. This is like panfish line. Obviously, I'm not going for pike. Dang it is right. That is perfectly said. Oh, we'll get him. We'll get that pike. Those pike like to eat a lot. That's another reason, though. I just wish I had a tip up, because I'd throw a tip up down right now and I'd probably catch him. But we might catch him right here. That would have been cool to show you guys. That would have been really cool. We'll get him. But now we just got to tie knots like their life depends on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, my back hurts. Okay, lock in. What do we need? Hooks. Alright guys, we're using little 4-aught Gamakatsu hooks, octopus hooks. rods we use on our dead stick. If you guys are curious. Little tiny hooks. Yes, they're neon green, or neon yellow, but that doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that's the second pike we've had on today. Earlier I broke off on the same thing on the dead stick here, and I'm pretty sure it was pike as well. We'll catch his grandpa. If they're biting and it's 11 o'clock, there's a pretty good chance. Alright, I have to not be distracted here. Come on. There we go. Gosh darn pike. Pike. I'm looking for the right kind of minnow. Hey, thanks for subscribing. It is going pretty good. We unfortunately just lost one at the hole. We broke off on a pike. Small one, right at the hole. But that's all right. If it was big, I might have been a little bit more upset. But there's nothing we can do about it now. But we are retied. Except it's so cold that it's hard to do the simple things. Come on. Oh. All right. The dead stick rod is back in action. Normally my line never freezes in the shack, no. I've got the heater on and it keeps everything pretty much warm. But I just went out and was fishing outside before this. And yeah, your line freezes, especially on days like today, it freezes instantly. Your skin will stick to the metal parts of the reel. Really, really cold today. Oh gosh darn it, that would have been cool. I gotta quick put some battery in my camera here, but shoot, I didn't even think about that. We might be running kind of low. Dang, my phone's doing pretty good. Battery's still kicking. Welcome, my name's Sam. Oh, you just want me to explain where I'm at. I was like, what? Yeah, if you guys are new, my name's Sam. You're watching Midwest Mix. If you look at our channel, we've got a ton of different stuff between hunting and fishing and a lot of outdoor stuff. And I'm ice fishing today in northern Minnesota. Northern Minnesota, looking for walleye. And I've got a couple. And we just lost a big pike at the hole. Or a small pike at the hole. And got a fresh battery in the camera. But we're doing all right. Kind of slow, but we're doing better than we would be at home doing nothing, right? It's another beautiful day to be alive. I haven't stopped moving the last like 30 minutes. And the sun officially, I think, is peaked out. It's a bluebird sky day out there. But it's 5 degrees. Alright, we're gonna tie on. I'm gonna show you guys. I got a mess of stuff going on. Today we are using this little buckshot spoon. That's that famous, infamous Fire Tiger color tongue twister. This is a bait that's been kind of popularized on YouTube. It's called the dinner bell, but it's got that little plastic piece in the middle that kind of shakes left and right. Those two baits we've caught fish on today. This is next in line. It's just a copper colored spoon. And finally, what we're about to tie on. Actually, I lied. I was gonna tie on this purple, yellow, white little rattle trap, little rattle bait. But I'm actually gonna throw on this bait. People call these jigging wraps. They call them all sorts of stuff. And this is kind of purple and orange. And I think that's what I'm going to tie on to my last and final rod. We've been kind of struggling today, but purple and red, isn't this sick? It goes from like purple to red to pink. It's kind of hard to show you because I have the shack open, or the window open. But super, super cool. And it's one of my heavier baits, and heavier baits are always nicer because you can just feel them better. But I might go hole hopping again, freeze my butt off. But you gotta ask yourself when you're fishing, do you want shine, or do you want to be loud? Or in this case, this is kind of a loud bait because it's got this little fins on the back of it, and it glides, and when you jig it, it's so heavy that these hooks have a little bit of loudness. This is kind of all in one. It's just not super shiny. So I have other baits that are shiny, and these fish that I have underneath me, I just haven't figured out what they want yet. And that's just kind of part of the game, is figuring out what in the world these walleye are biting. But bottom line is, right now the walleye is going to most likely get a little slower, just because it's that time of day. Struggling. Sorry for that noise. My propane heater is getting low on propane. Alright, I hope you guys can hear that. You can hear that. Talk about annoying. We're gonna burn it out. We have a native trout. That's pretty cool. I've never even heard of that. We are turning that heater off for now. So it's actually gonna get a little cold in here. Maybe my line might freeze. Oh, there's a fish down there. There's a fish. Come on. I think it took my minnow. Again, when I'm busy, that's when the fish come around. It sucks. We have a native trout in Wisconsin and Washington State called the Lahontan cutthroat. Fire tiger color is my favorite colors. Go for them. That's pretty cool. I know what a cutthroat trout is. Well, I shouldn't say I know what they are, but I've seen photos of them, and they do have very, orange. I don't know. You know better than me. Very bright colored gill plates. Very cool. Very cool. I love fishing for trout. Maddie, if you're still in here, there's a lake by Amory. It's actually right next to that lake that's really good for tip-ups. A little bit of a drive, but there's rainbow trout in there. And ice fishing for those is like the funnest thing, because they are like little torpedoes. They just go, go, go. Man, this is not easy to tie. I did not make it to the St. Paul Ice Show. I haven't been there actually in quite a few years. I really want to go. But I just haven't been there. I don't think I've been there since 2019, I don't think. So it's been quite a long time. What about yourself? Did you go? All right, whatever. We're just gonna tie this up. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, that convention center, the XL, is a very, very cool place. They do all sorts of stuff there. If you can get out there for the outdoorsmen and the camping, or whatever you're interested in, but a lot of them are just, those are cool. You see technology stuff that's brand new to the market. You see stuff that you didn't even know existed sometimes, and not to mention get chances at free stuff. And yeah, that's a very cool XL does a very good job at hosting events. All right, now we're all tied up. We should have little to no excuse now. Everything's tied up, everything's ready to go. We just need one or two takers. And there's some fish down there. Yeah, the new tech that they have displayed is it is very, very cool. I can't imagine for the ice show, because the ice fishing world has probably changed the most out of everything. You want a shack tour? I can give you one. But you can see it's getting cold in here. The heater's been off for about 5 minutes. Cold already. I gotta put another propane tank in it. Then I'll give you a tour. All right, time to get freezing cold. How are we doing on battery? Phone battery. Dang, there's still fish down there. 54%. Okay, we're not doing bad. Yeah, it's getting cold. It's not terrible, but I gotta keep a lot of batteries and electronics warm, so that's why I'm gonna put in a new thing of propane here. I got 2 more left. I think that'll last me the day. If not, we'll put on one now, make lunch right now, and then save one for this evening. Oh, It's beautiful outside. You guys want to get a view? Close your eyes. It's gonna be very, very bright. It's so cold out here. Can I flip the camera? Man, let's go. Beautiful day. Very, very big lake. I'm gonna quickly change propane out here inside the shack, but then I'll get you guys figured out. For now, enjoy the zen on this beautiful, beautiful day. All right. Inside the shack we go. Just trying to get everything set up so I don't lose my phone in the middle of the water, because that would be terrible. That would be the worst thing, honestly, is if we lost the phone. All right. Quickly. It's kind of funny, there's ice starting to form inside the holes here in the shack. As beautiful it looks outside, which it is very, very beautiful outside. The sun being out really doesn't help fishing, but very beautiful day. Yeah, it's like freezing cold. It's like 5 today. All right. Nice, smells like propane. Empty. This one. Nice. This one's nice and full. Screw it on in. Suppose I should leave a window open, or a vent. Yes, we have fire. We have heat. All right. Little shack tour. I'm on a little tiny Eskimo. It's called Eskimo Fatfish. 60, 70, I don't know what the numbers are. But it's insulated, believe it or not. And yeah, I've got a little bit of gear. I really don't have much to show, but I'll give you a quick little tour. But there is some minnows laying around. I'm gonna warn you right now, if you don't want to see just minnows that I've been using as bait that are, you know, now deceased and on the floor, I would swipe away right now. But do a little shack tour. Okay, first we got plastic bag. We got some lunch. We have in there, we got a taco meat and cheese and a soft shell, you know, kind of in tin foil, kind of burrito style. I'm gonna put this over the heater. Fingers crossed we'll have a warm lunch. After that, we do have some venison that I've sliced up real fine. Again, I would probably just put it in tin foil and heat it up. But there's that. Then, this is the sketchy part where we don't want to lose the phone, right? All right. So what I do is I sit in this corner here, and in the opposite corner we have my filming camera. So it sits there next to my filming bag, and I have it sit on my jacket just to keep it kind of insulated in that corner, keep it as warm as I possibly can. That really just helps with battery life. And then to my left here, I have the dead stick hole and rod. So this just sits here all day, and if a fish takes it, that bobber will go down, and all I gotta do is set the hook, which I've done twice, and as you guys just witnessed not too long ago, lost a fish. This is my Markham. So down here is the bottom, and as I drop my lure down, I can see a little green line, and I jig up. If you're not familiar, that's what it looks like. And it looks like there might be some bottom activity, but it's impossible to show you guys because it blinks. Then shout out to 3M for this box. It's not made for rods, but I kind of custom cut stuff out. Have some baits, some extra gear, battery for my Milwaukee drill, and I can fit 3 rods in there. So that sits there. I have my lamp for when it gets dark. This thing's pretty cool. I just got this, but it has a yellow mode and a very, very bright mode. Little buddy heater, tripod for the phone. I keep my empty propane organized, and then obviously the ice scoop. A little bit of ice in there, but not bad. And that's what the lake looks like. So kind of greenish, but pretty clear. But that is the shack tour. And it's starting to heat up already again in here. It's pretty nice. Now we put the phone back into the tripod the best we can, because it doesn't fit in here perfectly like it should. So this is really, believe it or not, this phone, I mean, it's pretty secure, but this thing can fall off at any minute. Dang, we've been live for a while. We're probably gonna stay live for 20 more minutes or so. Take a break and cook some lunch, and then we'll come right back to it. But it's time to fish again. We got heater going. Camera's good. You guys saw the outside, you saw the inside. We're gonna jig for, like I said, probably 20 minutes or so, and then make some lunch. So we gotta get cameras rolling. Cameras rolling, and hopefully catch some fish. I'll straighten you guys out a little bit so you can see a little bit more. This is my water. As you can see, it's a brick of ice. Same with my Red Bull. Red Bull's frozen. I got that Red Bull this morning to hopefully wake me up. And it's just kind of a nice chunk. Oh. Thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate everybody who's in here. Everybody who's hanging out, chatting. If you guys don't mind, I would love new subscribers. I know a couple of you guys already have, so I really do appreciate that. It's weird, right? Because it's free to do, and we got a lot of awesome subscribers, which is cool. But it's like half of them don't even watch it anyways. But I really do appreciate it. Seeing those numbers, seeing the subscriber count go up is just awesome. But we're fishing again. It's about time, right? Do enough messing around. All right. Back to it. Feels so good with that heater on. I just know those propane tanks aren't all full, so kind of worried about staying warm. I might actually have to do a bunch of walking outside. Oh man. Awesome. So this bait is not catching any right now, but it looks really cool. All right, now we're going big purple and red. Big old purple and red. I feel like a fish has got to be pretty big to eat that. But I've been wrong before when it comes to that, so. All right. Dang, that water's cold. Thank you, buddy. All right, there's fish down there. The question is, we don't know what they are. We don't know if they're biting, and we don't know if we're gonna catch them, which is the most important part, obviously. He instantly came up and he looked at it. He's like, "Oh, that looks tasty," and then walked away. I can see the fish on my little fish finder. If you want to see him, I could probably make that work. I can probably try to turn the phone and get it on camera. just let me know and I can certainly try. Oh, man. Foot-boom. That's what the ice says. Oh, man. We're probably getting to that point in the day where fish kind of slow down. There's a weird period between like noon and 1, noon and 2, where it seems like all fish species, even the ones that bite a lot like pike and stuff, kind of seems like they kind of slow down, take a break. So shortly we're gonna do that. Take a break as well. So I could fall asleep right now. That's the only thing that scares me. I got a 30-minute drive home. And that was a rod case closing on its own. This is a super cool bait, but I don't know if I like the way it moves. But gosh darn it. Struggling. I'm absolutely struggling to catch one for you guys. I apologize. This is kind of what it's been like, but today I finally caught walleye, so. And I caught one walleye on the live stream, I suppose, so. Not terrible, but not as good as I'd like it to be. Hopefully maybe later tonight when the bite picks up around 4:30-ish. Maybe I can catch a couple on live stream then. What flavor chips? Old Dutch, Parmesan and garlic. I got that along with the Red Bull and a water this morning from Quick Trip. I brought my own little lunch, which I'm probably gonna cook up now. So, only thing though is I've touched like 10 fish today, so you kind of gotta be. I gotta be careful which hand I grab chips with. My left one is like my cleanest hand. It's disgusting, but part of it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna eat lunch here right now because it's noon. Happy lunchtime. And I'm definitely gonna live stream later today. I don't know exactly what time. We might do it right after that dull point in the day, 2 o'clock-ish, or maybe we'll save it for the best part of the day, around 4. But if you guys want to watch that, the best way I can tell you guys exactly when I'll be going live is just if you have the little notification bell turned on. Or you can assume I'll be on around 3 or 4 this afternoon, Central Time. But thanks for tuning in, everybody who's tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll catch one. Sorry I missed that fish. That kind of sucks. But I saw it was a pike. I'm glad it wasn't a walleye. But appreciate you guys stopping in. These chips are very good. And speaking of chips, that's what I'm going to do for the next hour, is just eat chips and lunch. Thank you very much, guys. I will be back on later, probably around 3 or 4 Central Time. We'll catch more fish instead of just one, but appreciate it, guys. See you later, and yeah, you guys enjoy your day.